Hey, what's going on? My name is Rosebud. Welcome to Psychic Therapy for the Soul, here with another timeless tarot reading. This tarot reading will be on the topic, what's about to change for you? A major shift tarot reading. What is about to change for you? So, in this reading, take what resonates. If it resonates with you, that's awesome. You can use it for your daily day-to-day. And if it does not resonate, please do not try to put it into your story. Simply share it with somebody that you feel the story will align with. In this reading, I will use the Moonology Oracle card deck, and I will use the Muse Tarot. You can find both of these decks in my Amazon store that if you purchase from my store, I will make a few cents. All right, let's get started. What's about to change for you? Major shift tarot reading. So I'm actually using the oracle cards first. What's about to change for you? 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 Okay, you got two cards. Oh, yes. Okay. So you got believe in the impossible. You know, I would get this card all the time. When I lived in my old apartment, that was not as nice as this one, and it was filled with insects and lots of marijuana smoke and cigarette smoke from my neighbors, and no ventilation, and just a lot of air pollution and grit and mold. This card was on my desk every single day, and I would meditate on this card all the time. And even when I would put it back in the deck and reshuffle, this was the deck that always came out. So believe in the impossible. So really nice. Blue moon. And show the world the real you. Full moon in Aquarius. Now, in this case, I know we don't have like a recent blue moon anytime soon, but both of these energies are full moons, okay? The blue moon and the full moon in Aquarius. Now, I would consider this energy really happening when the moon goes into Aquarius, maybe close to a full moon or a completion of a cycle. However, this is trying to show us that we are completing some kind of major cycle, some kind of major cycle of completion. Okay, something that you have started in the beginning of the new moon that you were emotionally tied to, that meant a lot to you, is starting to complete itself, is starting to come to an end. Okay, so I feel like anything that you kind of started at the beginning of the cycle, maybe you lost some hope, and this is your opportunity to not give up and to complete and finish and get to the end of it, and believe in the impossible of what you began. Okay, believe that it's about to reach its conclusion. I feel like in the full moon you're going to really step into your power. Okay, Aquarius is incredibly witty and also very eccentric, and they are natural innovators, and they speak their mind. They say whatever is on their mind, even if it sounds weird. Okay, but it tends to cross a certain kind of barrier in which creates change. And all you need to do is be an Aquarius and show the world who you really are. Show this eccentric, wild, scientific innovator who says the most wildest things that are on their mind, that is very direct and blunt. Aquariuses are also very observational, okay? They observe before they say anything or before they conclude anything, so they have been watching the situation for quite some time. All right, cool. So we're going to step into the tarot. So what's about to change for you? Major shift tarot reading. It was very loud there. I don't know what was going on and why it was so loud. What's about to change for you? What's about to change for you? You got the Two of Materials. You got the Six of Voices and the Hermit. And you got the Nine of Materials. And you got the Fool at the bottom. Okay. So recently you have been juggling two different things in your life. Okay, two different items that are really important to you, okay? These are flowers in which you have planted seeds and you have watched them bloom. Periodically, these things have given you lots of stability and security, okay? And as a result, you feel completely motivated and determined, wearing this beautiful yellow shirt, to continue with courage to juggle these two roses, okay? However, it has required you to have incredible balance, okay? Incredible balance and strength in your calf muscles and ankle muscles here. You can see here how she's standing on this rock and she doesn't really have much room or much space. And she literally has to rely on her feet, so her root chakra, the strength of her root chakra, to be able to withstand this stability of holding on to these two different items in which bring her the stability and security that she needs. That helps bloom and make this foundation that she has been making come alive, okay? And in some way, okay, I'm being kind of pulled up to this flower up here too, is that she's been really trying to align her root and her crown chakra. So as above, so below. She's looking up and she's saying, hey, you see what I see at the top there, what I've been creating at the top? I need it to come down and be created right here. And this is why I'm doing this. I'm playing this dance, this majestic dance, and I'm making everything at the top here come down and become sturdy on the ground. But it's taking a lot from me, okay? It's taking a lot from me. I have to strengthen my calf muscles, my ankle muscles, okay, my ligaments and my tendons in order to withstand this balance, all right? It's a lot of weight to carry. Can I keep going? Can I keep doing? So it kind of feels like you're about to transition from what you've been carrying and juggling this whole entire time towards a place where you'll find peace, okay? So it's almost like someone is about to give you a hand, okay? Six of Voices. Someone's about to give you a hand. You may have actually went to talk to some kind of palm reader that has read your destiny, but it feels almost like you've reached a focal point. See this pyramid right here? You've reached a focal point in what you've been juggling, okay? And this focal point or this hand is actually going to help you transition from one end to the other. This hand has helped you cross these really dangerous, pointy, swords or voices in which can be incredibly loud, judgmental, critical, and could damage your reputation and damage whatever you have been trying to build. So it's like this helping hand has come and say, hey, I'm going to help you cross this path because you've reached your focal point of your destiny. It's time for you. Okay, maybe you've reached a certain age where it's time for you to transition from one end to another, or you've reached a certain level or experience where you have you've done all of this and you don't need to experience these burdens here at the bottom again. And it's like, it's time for you to have courage to cross to the other side, but I'm going to give you a hand here. I'm going to give you a hand so that you can get to the other side and get ready to jump off into a new land, okay? A new world. It's going to take some courage, but I've offered you kind of a sense of protection here to get to the other side. I've kept you from being hit with these judgments, whether they're coming from the depths of your subconscious here, so this pool that you would have otherwise had to swim through, but this time you didn't. You got to cross it calmly with this helping hand, or the emotions and opinions of external energies, okay, or other people. I've protected you from that, okay? The universe, okay, the divine, this entity protected you, okay? And as a result, the Hermit here, because the energy is kind of like this, I've allowed you to experience a spiritual awakening or some sort of enlightenment in which brought you to this other side. I helped you transition calmly through this kind of pathway here, or this pathway that would have been really harsh, in the comfort of your own solitude, okay? In the comfort of your own space, so that you didn't have to be surrounded by too much noise. You just had this clear, empty space and very, very bright scene that kind of allowed you to discover your own light, your own faith, your own path, your own world, and where you're meant to build. So this kind of feels like this transition or this path kind of led you into a certain kind of enlightenment. So you have already gained this wisdom because of this helping hand. And if you look at it from another way, your wisdom that you gained from being in this kind of place of solitude, all right, from juggling all of these tasks and going through this path, and, you know, really being courageous. I just want to say, really taking risks of all this yellow energy while also being protected doing so, okay? You've gained all of this wisdom from being in your own internal space that you're capable of providing hand to another, because you've already gone through this. You've already experienced all of the fears, okay? So you're capable of saying, hey, I did this. I've done all of this for you. I've done all of this for us, basically. I went through this first, so I can give you a hand now because I know what is okay and what is not okay, and I can get you here safely to the other side. So you're providing this hand, okay? You're providing this hand, and another person is providing you a hand, almost like kind of an exchange from the universe. You give and then I give, right? Like it's like you pay it forward, right? You're paying it forward, and as a result, this person receives the 9 of materials, okay? Wealth and abundance and freedom. It's on the edge, so it's just about there. So this pay it forward, whether you are the receiver or the giver, leads to this independence, abundance, and totally amount of security and lots of faith that you can transition to this other side with safety and security and protection, that everything is okay, that you can do what you need to do and be free, yeah, and be free. And it creates this magnitude of vibration, of positive energy, because you can see here, she's so free that it's vibrating, like all the atoms in her body are basically expanding in magnificent frequencies, and you can see that. So it creates this major positive vibration to be free, be authentically her, do what she does best, do her dance, because no one here is judging her. She's gotten to the other side here, very secure, stable, in her element, balancing the dual aspects of yin and yang, really being in line with who she is. So it feels like what's about to change is you're about to be very, very blessed with financial independence, freedom, authentic expression, freedom to be yourself, value for your independence and your individuality and who you are as the innovator that you really are. Show the world the real you. And you can be confident to express who you truly are outwardly, fully, without any type of problems or critiques, because of this helping hand, because of this wisdom that was provided from an external source, whether that's internally you or another, due to this consistent juggling and work that you have done on yourself. You have the Fool card here, like on the bottom of the deck, which I consider the theme. So, you know, you've climbed the ladder to the top. I love that. You've climbed the ladder. You kept climbing despite any snakes that came your way. You got through, you got to the top, and you're ready now to come to the light. You're ready now to come to the edge and take a chance and a leap of faith, jumping off this helping hand to the other side so you can start a new chapter in your life where you are incredibly independent, free, and secure, and allowed, right, and supported to be the real you. Okay, so you're getting your impossible has become possible. All right, that's it. Thank you.